Imagine having your German property fully managed without ever setting foot on it. Sounds impossible? Let me show how you can make it happen. Hi, my name is Ajay, and in this channel we'll show you how to buy a house here in Germany. Today we're talking about something many expats investors face: managing properties remotely. Whether you've bought a rental property as an investment or own home and plan to return someday home, remote property management comes with unique challenges. By the end of this video, you'll know how to set up systems, find reliable professionals, and handle everything from maintenance to tenant communication, all without losing sleep. Let's dive in. Now, let's talk about systems. Because, let's face it, managing properties remotely without the right tool set is like trying to fly a plane blindfolded. And here's what you need. Rent collection. Use platforms like Vermietet or Objekgo, which are dedicated landlord apps to remind you if rent is not transferred on time, and have them send auto reminders to your tenants and yourself. Unfortunately, that's only available with a little workaround, but possible. No more chasing tenants for payments. Maintenance tracking. Create a clear process for tenants to report issues. It could be as simple as a shared WhatsApp group or as a tenant portal through property management software. Document storage. Keep everything from contracts to repair invoices in cloud-based systems like Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive. I don't care which one you use, as long as you use one. Because having these documents in a click away saves you in emergencies. And have a clear, consistent structure for all your properties, so it's easier for you or someone else to navigate. Expense tracking. Whether it's taxes, maintenance, or insurance, track every cent, every penny. Tools like Vermietet or even better Excel are great for staying organized. Now, why Excel over online tools? Because you can actually change them, you can adapt them to your needs. And by centralizing these systems, you create a structure that practically manages itself. And when finances are involved, it's even more critical to have a clear overview. Now, if you're unsure about financing or needing help organizing the numbers, just connect with us. Our link is in the description below. And we'll guide you to the financial side of things so you can focus on managing your property effectively. Since you're not physically present to handle every issue, having reliable people on the ground is absolutely essential. I mean, even if you were not remotely and sitting next door, you would need professionals to support you in the journey. Think of them as your support team, the ones making sure things run smoothly while you're miles away. And first, let's talk about hiring a good property manager. He's not someone who just collects rent. They're your local representative. They handle tenant screening, ensure you have responsible tenants who pay on time. They also coordinate maintenance and repairs, keeping small problems from becoming big ones. And if payments are late, they are the ones who follow up and manage the process. And in extreme cases like disputes or evictions, they'll even take care of paperwork and logistics. I mean, essentially, they're your boots on the ground while you focus on your work or relax, whatever suits you, with a peace of mind. Next, you'll need to build a network of reliable service providers if the property manager doesn't have those in place for you. These are plumbers, electricians, handyman cleaners, things like that. They're the ones who step in when there's a leaky pipe, a power outage, or a property turnover that needs a deep clean. Finding reliable professionals isn't always easy, but here's how to do it. Start with recommendations. Ask a property manager or a local contact for referrals. They often have trusted professionals they've worked before. Check reviews. Online platforms like Google Reviews or specialized local directories can help you vet contractors. But beware, there are services available which can, let's say, tweak these reviews. So a fully 4.9 or 5-star review, I'd be a bit careful about. And verify credentials. Technical services like plumbing or electrical work have a so-called Meisterpflicht. Make sure to check this. And here's the golden rule. Always, always, always have a backup. If your property manager goes on leave or a contractor doesn't show up, you need to have a secondary option to avoid unnecessary delays. Whether it's a second property manager or another service provider, redundancy is your safety net in remote management. And pro tip here, establish a clear service agreement with your property manager and contractors. Define roles and responsibilities and timelines so there is no confusion about who handles what and when. I know this may sound a bit overdrawn and overburdened and trying to hit a little bird with a cannon, but that's what it needs when it comes down to things which might go wrong. This agreement ensures accountability and keeps everyone on the same page, especially when you're not there to oversee things directly. Let's face it, tenant issues are inevitable, but they don't have to be a nightmare. First, set clear communication channels. Let tenants know how to reach you or your property manager for routine concerns or emergencies. Email and messaging apps like WhatsApp work well for this. For disputes, delegate authority to your property manager if possible. So give them a power of attorney. They can mediate and handle small repairs and escalations locally. I mean, the power of attorney doesn't need to go into thousands of euros or be unlimited. You could cap it to 400 euros or 300 euros, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And here's a secret to avoiding most problems: a clear lease agreement, a rental agreement. The better defined your terms are upfront, the fewer misunderstandings you'll be facing in the future. Include details about maintenance responsibilities, notice periods, and rent due dates. It's all about clarity and accountability. I personally use the templates available from landlords organizations like Haus und Grund. These templates are always up to date and are landlord friendly. Lastly, let's talk about legal and financial responsibilities. Because managing a property remotely doesn't exempt you from following the rules. In fact, being compliant isn't just a good idea, it's the law. And let's tackle legal compliance first. As a landlord in Germany, you're required to provide tenants with specific documents when they move in. One of the most important is the energy certificate, the Energieausweis, and we already made a video on this before. This document outlines the property's energy efficiency, and without it, you could face fines or a tenant dispute. Beyond documentation, you must also ensure your property meets safety standards. I mean, for instance, smoke detectors. Are they functioning all rooms which are required to have them? And is the property free of major hazards like faulty wiring or structural issues? Maintaining legal compliance not only protects your tenants, but also shields you from potential lawsuits or penalties. Next is tax obligations, and here's the deal. Rental income from your German property is taxable in Germany, even if you are living abroad. This means you'll need to keep detailed records of your income and expenses, such as maintenance costs, operating costs, and any professional fees, like the property manager you hired before. When then tax season rolls around, you'll need to file a return with the German authorities. And let me warn you, Germany loves its paperwork. Filing late or incorrectly can lead to penalties, so staying organized here is key. And a pro tip here, use accounting software or apps to track your income and expense in real time. I personally use an Excel sheet and update it monthly to simplify the process and ensure everything's ready when it's time to file. Tools which I've mentioned before are capable of doing that as well, but again, I want to tweak things, I want to have some reporting on top of it, hence I stuck to Excel. If there's any better tool around, just let me know in the comments below. Now, if all this sounds overwhelming, don't worry. A tax consultant or accountant who specializes in German real estate can take this off your plate. They'll ensure you're compliant with rental income taxes and help you identify deductions you might not know about. And here's the important part. If you're unsure about financings or tax preparation, don't go it for a loan. Reach out to us. Our link in the description connects you to experts who can guide you through every step. Whether it's securing a mortgage, navigating taxes, or ensuring compliance. We're here to help. And then with this said, see you next time.